Sheldon, we've talked to you a few times so far, but this is the first time, I guess, since the season's been going. I know you're an experienced guy, but this is your first year with the new team. How would you kind of assess how you've kind of fit in, and how have the first two games gone for you?
I think I fit in very well with the guys. You know, we got a real team, real family around here. Coach Gus harps on that all the time, and talks to the guys after practice and stuff like that. And I think we really bought in as a team. I feel like I blended well.
Sheldon, you guys as a secondary unit have 4 interceptions so far this season. What is it about what you guys have been able to do, maybe key in to get some of those takeaways, and do you feel like that's something you guys can continue carrying through the season?
Absolutely. We're a talented group. We try to go out there every week and prove that we're talented and show our talents in the best way we can. So we go in there, we attack everything with detail. So like in meetings and things like that, we're just listening very well. We're all keyed into things that can come our way necessarily in the games and learn our opponents.
Sheldon, obviously, you're going to face a number of mobile quarterbacks throughout the year. When it comes to that, usually the defensive front will say, well, they got to watch, the move-out quarterback. But from the DB perspective, what is it that you guys need to do a little different or maybe prepare for in the case of a move-out quarterback?
If you're in zone coverage when quarterback is scrambling, you want to kind of match your man. So scramble drill, things like that, kind of keeping your eyes plastered on your man is a big thing kind of going into the week.
What's the sense of urgency with this being a Big 12 opener and it occurring on the road?
We have a sense of urgency with everything we do. So we try to focus on us, focus on more of us, and what we're going to do as far as this next week. But yeah.
The DB room has had a very successful 2 weeks against St. Houston, New Hampshire, but you're going to TCU. How do you make sure that your guys still stay with that same competitiveness and the success that they've had?
We got a group that is full of like-minded men, so we're all trying to hold each other accountable to that same standard every day. So we got a standard, we got a set that we have set. Coach T. Reed and Coach Addy have done a great job of making sure we understand that standard, and so we're going to live up to that standard to the best of our abilities.
I know this is your first year at UCF, but do you sense a hunger from the guys who played last year here about getting back into Big 12 play and kind of proving themselves as one of the newer members in the conference?
Oh, absolutely. Very excited. Like as Randy said, a lot of guys in early in the day on an off day, so that's a good sign. But yeah, absolutely, very excited.
When you've gone back and looked at the film, how much are you guys benefiting off of the pressure that's been able to be created with the front four that you guys have had so far?
Man, the pressure's been crazy. That pressure definitely changes the game, and so we try to be a defense and help out. So the front being so disruptive, we try to be as a secondary. Make sure we're on our keys because a lot of plays will come our way with that happening.
You, Nigel and Mac all had big games Saturday. With you guys all coming in the spring, what does that say about Ted Roof and the defensive coaching?
They've been doing a great job of bringing in transfers and blending them into the culture and making sure they understand what's going on. So shout out to the coaches and what they've been doing. They've been doing a great job. And the guys, as a player, you got to actually be willing to learn and to listen to those kind of things. So I feel like heads off to the players, to Mac and Nigel for taking that coaching, and making that a better person and showing on the field.
Obviously, if you guys did not take care of business in the first 2 weeks, the mood in the locker room would be a lot different. Are you guys more focused in now, knowing that this is a different kind of opponent you're going to face besides New Hampshire, and same as you say that TCU is a level up, that you guys have to really be focused in on and being their P's and Q's?
Yes, sir. So TCU, of course, our first Big 12 opponent, so that's huge. Big 12, we came into the year with the goal of being a championship team, and so this is the first step. So it's obviously some pressure that comes with that. But I feel like as a group, we're focused, and we're focused on the task at hand each week here. And so I think the guys have been doing a great job of focusing each week on the task at hand and getting the win. That's the goal. So yeah.
Sheldon, do you like playing on the road? Do you enjoy road atmosphere, fans chanting, calling you names maybe, do you love that kind of atmosphere when you're away from home?
Yes, sir. I actually feed off energy like that. So energy coming my way, man, I just love it. It helps me out as far as the game.
Sheldon, I know you talked about, UCF was kind of a dream of yours. You first thought about walking on here years ago coming out of high school, but now to have the opportunity to play your final year here, you get to play this Big 12 schedule. How much are you personally looking forward to some of these experiences? It's going to be, a hostile environment, probably a lot different than maybe what you had at your previous school. So how much are you looking forward to it?
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's a great opportunity. Another opportunity number 3 coming up, man. I think it's just a great blessing, man. God works in mysterious ways. God put me here for a reason. I really believe that, and the people around here have definitely been very supportive. So I'm just really ready to put on for UCF.
What are the points of emphasis this week for this defense to improve on its performance that we saw in the last 2 games?
I think as a group we've been playing pretty decently so far. It's obviously always a room for improvement, and we're going to attack those. We're going to attack improvement like no other, especially going into weeks because Coach talks about improving from week 2 to week 3. Championship teams, they always improve and find ways to improve. So
What are you focusing on?
what are we focusing on?
Yeah, to improve.
We're focusing on improvement, man. We focus on improvement. The coaching points that our coaches are bringing up in practice and stuff like that, and it means we take those to heart, and we're listening, and that's what we use to focus on and to make sure we're improving.
The only time in the first half Sam Houston got on your side of the field was on the trick play. What kind of confidence do you take into conference play knowing that?
I think we have a really talented room as far as defensively. We've got guys who've been working really hard at their craft, and that just helps push other people. You see somebody else working that hard, man, that dude wants it, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to play for people like that. Dudes up front like Ricky, Lee Barber, Ricky and Lee. Yeah, but dudes up front like that, man, those dudes working hard every day. And so seeing people like that on your team, you just want to play for them. You want to play hard, put it all out there on the field for them.
I know you're just kind of getting into the game plan and the scouting report, but looking at TCU, are there some names or some numbers that you're watching on film that pop out to you of guys you're going to have to try to defend on Saturday?
I know they have a veteran group at receiver. They have some dudes that are going to be seniors this year, so I know those guys are going to be hungry. So it's going to be a lot of film to break down and to take into. I know they've had 2 games so far, so we'll be watching those 2 games and seeing what we can. They have a talented group. We know that going into it, but we're confident what we can do as a group as well. So we're looking forward to for the challenge.
Anybody got anything else?
And yeah, just talk about just what a showcase opportunity this is for UCF. UCF's 2-0, but you know these 2 games really haven't gotten much national traction just because of the opponent. But you play TCU. It's the Big 12 opener. It's on Fox prime time on Saturday night. Just talk about what a big opportunity and showcase potential this is for UCF.
Man, it's a great opportunity for us. You know, like you said, prime time. It's going to be a lot of people watching. You know, so we got to be ready on our end. So like as players, we kind of want to be baseline, stay even keel, kind of focus on what we can control and focus on the things at hand so we can make sure we perform at a high level. You think about everything out, you look at all the other stuff, that you're not necessarily focused on what you need to do with performing. So we try to keep that in mind.
Good stuff. Thanks so much, Sheldon.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Sheldon.
Appreciate y'all.